Ghosts, demons, the afterlife. A never-ending quest for truth. Some spend their entire lives searching for what lies behind the veil of death. The Suicide Saints are no exception. So join us, won't you, for a paranormal Saint-vestigation. Oh yes. Listen to that song. You know the show's gonna be sweet because this music is fucking killer. I mean, listen to that guy. Anyways, enjoy the show, motherfuckers.
Looks sexy.
And you know it.
That's staying in.
Good. I'm assuming we're rolling now.
Yes, yes, you are.
Anything. We're supposed to be rolling already.
We can stop by the Haven on the way if you want.
Right.
Try some of that legal MDMA. That'll make the journey.
Yeah, that'll make the journey something else.
Okay, so.
We're coming to hug the witch.
That's right. Pictured behind us is a supposed image of the Seven Gables home, subject to a bevy of local legends, especially here in Lansing, Michigan. The picture was furnished by like a historical society here in Lansing. I don't remember the exact name of the society.
It's on like every site that you see talks about this, though. They all pull that same exact image from this angle, from that fucking...
Yeah, it's probably the only picture of this home, if it is indeed the Seven Gables home, which, I mean, it looks very likely, because goddamn, that's a lot of gables. These are gables. These things. Okay? There's more...
Oh, so that's what they were hanging off of.
Yes, which...
One of the legends.
Yes, so, according to legend, essentially, the story is a witch lived in this home at some point and put a big metal gate out on the road leading to her home and cursed all the land around it. Especially,
which is a long-ass path, as we saw in our daytime walk, that we didn't even get nearly to the fucking end of.
Right. That's a lot of fucking land. And the gate also is, like, the focus of the curse. So, as the story goes...
You're supposed to hop the gate.
Yes. The reason for hopping the gate and shit like that, as the story goes, she cursed it so that if people hopped the gate to trespass on her property, they would hear a scream or cry for help. And if they went to go help, instead of turning back immediately, they're fucked. They're dead.
So if we hear this cry for help, if someone out there is actually needing help and dying, we probably won't be searching for you.
I might. Fuck it. If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. But,
I need your help editing this.
It's true. She fell victim to her own curse one day walking her property.
That's ironic as fuck, right?
Right? She heard a baby cry or something like that and rushed to the baby's aid, leaping her own fence, thus activating the curse that killed her 2 months later. Which, by the way, 2 months? And if she was an old witch, she probably just died of old age. As she was running, I mean...
She might have stirred some shit up, got some cardiac issues that popped up onto her after that.
It could have been the Rona. She was outside, she probably didn't have a mask.
That's true. And I don't know how we've made it up to 2020 without being outside wearing masks for all these... What, the world's been existed, it's 2020, so 20,020 years the world's been here.
Yeah.
And people haven't worn masks till now.
20,020 years.
That's how old the world.
Perfect. Anyways...
I do my research, just so you guys watching this know we're very fucking knowledgeable about our topics.
She died in her home, obvious fuckingly, and according to the legend, then years later, this is sometimes a secondary, separate legend, but the story that I like is that this is all tied together.
And that
because
the man
a lot of
moved
them
into
say,
the house.
yes,
Yeah.
there was a man who moved into the house with his family, and while living there, slowly went insane, Amityville horror style.
Killed all of them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
and hung them by the fucking gables. That's those things.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, killed his entire family, hung all of them from the gables, set the house on fucking fire to burn it down, and killed him.
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't he supposedly kill himself?
Yeah,
too?
some versions he killed himself, some versions he
This
fucking
is all legends,
sprinted
of
off
course.
into
There's
the
no
woods.
police reports of this. You're not gonna find like some
This
fucking...
happened hundreds of years ago.
Yeah, there's no way that we can say, yeah, it definitely happened. So people watching this that just did.
Yeah.
Legends. This is what they say.
Right. So, according to the legends, the property is still cursed because the witch died before she could ever lift that curse. And her being killed by her own curse would create, some spite and shit.
I feel she wouldn't have necessarily had intent to lift said curse anyway.
Right.
Like,
stay the fuck off my property, especially now that I'm gone.
yeah,
That's
all
my
of a sudden
shit.
she's gonna have a change of heart. I'm dying. I hope people
Right.
come here. Nah.
But then also the tragedy of all those people dying and all that stuff, just adds more to it. But also there's like certain attributes of the curse that go along with it. For example, the area is riddled with fucking like rattlesnakes and shit. And like some other like small woodland predators and shit, more so than most areas in Lansing, which is factually scientifically true. That it really is the case. There are rattlesnakes and stuff, which by the way we have to make sure that we are
We're
careful.
fucking with rattlesnakes?
Indiana Jones.
They give you a warning.
I thought that was just legend shit. I guess we're fucking with rattlesnakes.
Whatever, bring a machete. I love snakes. I would never want to harm one, but if it's between a snake and my friend's life, sorry and shit. It's self-defense at that point.
Rattlesnakes. I've seen natural born killers.
It's true. But so that's the legend aspect of things. And there have been several investigators and mediums and news reporters and all these different people. Lots of YouTubers. There's an entire Facebook page, multiple actually, but there's one that's like considered the official page. Lots and lots and lots of people have documented their own personal experience and findings, but most of those have really just been like verbal accounts.
Yeah.
People writing out, oh, I was there and saw blah blah blah.
Right.
There's not a whole lot of video or photographic evidence out there. There's a few. I was looking earlier and saw some pretty cool ones from a lady that saw some shadowy figures out in the woods. There's some glowy eyes in a certain picture that was really cool, There have been some orbs and some mist forms captured on video that I've looked at throughout the week and shit. But not a lot, like in the grand scheme of a place that's supposed to be one of the most haunted places.
Yeah, it's one of the places you see in Michigan for like the haunted places in Michigan type shit all the time.
So there's not a lot of documentation. So from a factual standpoint of things, we know the property does exist. There is a foundation that's been found out in the woods that is proposed to be the foundation / maybe perhaps where a fireplace once was in this setup, because who knows.
Well, throughout that Facebook group you're speaking of too, that's where we found the shit. Me and Shane saw it and Lexi saw it on a different account. We were looking through the comments and everybody was looking for like coordinates, exactly where it was or some shit, and they couldn't find exact coordinates, so some dude just fucking listed it out. He's like, you walk this road till it does this, then you turn this way, and then you turn. Like, he pretty much explained how to get there. A lot of things that I've seen is apparently around there's like a fucking little river. I don't know if it's like a man-made river or some shit. Motherfuckers be falling in it, so we definitely gonna have to watch out for that shit.
We will have flashlights.
Like,
and
yeah,
shit.
we didn't make it to the end, so we don't know what we're walking up on still.
I am still very curious as to some of the little side distractions, but I don't want us to lose track of the entire mission because of them.
Yeah.
But every one of us was pulled off of the beaten path
Right.
relatively early on to the walk originally, so I don't want to go without investigating that area.
Yeah.
So maybe that's something that we can like swing on the way back from wherever type shit.
Right.
We'll see. It just really just depends.
Well, it's the type of shit, like, from what most people say from hearsay and everything, there's not too much that can prove whether or not any of these legends are true, but a lot of people have had different types of paranormal experiences there. And even beyond just paranormal, like, fucking supernatural type shit, I was reading something that was even talking about fucking aliens.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that
would be fucking cool.
There's, for a place that has so little legitimized visual documentation, there is a
shit ton of
massive,
talk about it.
massive abundance of people who have had experiences there. And yeah, I think stories range everything from alien-related stuff to spiritual things to one of the things that I saw was that, I don't know if you're familiar with the terminology of skinwalker. Skinwalkers are like Native American, I believe it's particularly Navajo tradition, but don't quote me on that, because if it's not Cherokee, I don't know as much about other Native cultures as when it comes to their evil folklore, which is something that I wanna study more as we're doing some of this stuff. But essentially, a skinwalker is a not necessarily demon, but like malevolent, evil creature that assumes the forms of the people it eats and mimics them in cries for help.
Word.
So because all of this curse stuff is predicated on the idea that if you go running after this cry for help, instead of turning back, you're never seen again, and the cry for help is never the same twice, a lot of people feel like that is justification for the fact that there may, or for the concept that there may be a skinwalker involved.
Yeah.
And many other cryptids have come up. Lots of other things in general have come up. So, it's very fascinating. But at the same time, like, collective misremembrance is a thing. Confirmation bias does exist, which is why we're doing this shit on our own, on purpose, so that we can then have our accounting of it.
Right.
And
even if we come
are
up on
documenting.
nothing, like if we come out and we're like, we didn't find shit, we're just another group of people that have been like, we went there and it was all just talk. That doesn't mean it's not true. That doesn't mean somebody else hasn't went in a completely different time and seen something completely different, but you're gonna see what the fuck we find there.
Right.
If anything. Which in the end is just gonna be a video of us being like, we went to this legendary ass place and this was our experience.
Right. Now for the purposes of you guys being entertained and watching what's like what we're doing and stuff like that, we are making it a point to roll footage from the moment we set foot till we leave. Contiguously keeping footage going as long as we can possibly manage to do so. Does that mean that we're going to release a 7-hour-long thing to you? No. But rather than cut away and edit things out, we'll likely just speed the fuck through shit until something more relevant happens, or we say something interesting or funny, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
But we're going to make sure that you understand this is all one continuous piece of information. This is all us trying to our absolute best to be as open-minded, but also keep a skeptic mind at heart, like not to just fall into the trap of getting overexcited about a thing and letting it guide our experience, but also trying to be somewhat scientific in that when you watch back everything that we're doing with this, you're not going to be like, oh, well, there's clearly a fucking snip out there, so they fucking set this thing up or whatever. We're going to try our best to avoid things like that for you guys too.
And if you're really deeply invested and you want to see all the footage, hit one of us up, and we'll probably
fucking just send you the raw.
Here you go. Shit, you might see some shit we don't even see.
Right.
Like, that might not even be in a fucking negative way of them being like, oh, you fucking pulled some shit. But shit, maybe we fucking are wandering around talking shit and something happens beside us and neither of us see it watching back on the shit. And then you're gonna be that motherfucker that's like, did you guys see that face? And we're like, we didn't see no face. And then we look back and be like, damn, there was a face.
It's true. So.
It could be. But rattlesnakes, though, that's real.
Yeah.
There's actually a bunch of rattlesnakes out there.
It's fortunate that we are at the part of the season, or we're at the season of the year where it's not going to be as much of a concern.
Yeah.
Because we're edging into autumn now, and it's starting to get cooler outside.
Yeah.
And a majority of issues that people tend to have is wandering deeply away from the beaten path blindly, just stomping around and shit.
Right.
We're not gonna be fucking recklessly careening through the fucking forest.
Yeah.
Wildlife exists, and even aside from those, I don't want to walk around and randomly be like, well, just stepped on a fucking toad or some shit like that, you know? We're careful people, but between flashlights and a rattlesnake's innate sense of warning you, they don't want to fuck with you. They're gonna let you know some shit if you're fucking with them. We will take the necessary precautions.
Rattlesnakes.
That's true. Luckily, we will be bringing along with us a licensed physician. No, we won't. We don't have any physicians. We're going into this balls to the wall by ourselves. But Lexi can suck the venom out if you give it.
That's true.
Anyways.
I think I might have a bite.
Without any further ado, that's the legend of Seven Gables Road and the information that we have for you guys. And
there may very well be even more legends than what we spoke of.
Yeah.
If there are, then fucking cool. You know some more legends.
Hit us up. Let us know. Well, maybe we'll do a follow-up later on down, the line after this to see any new findings that other people find from our footage type shit.
We've also seen a lot of debunked shit. Cool.
It's true.
Everything you find of this sort of nature, you're going to also find some debunked shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cody wants to be in this.
Cody, what's up, bro? Cody, you've now volunteered yourself to be the unofficial mascot.
He's like, you guys doing something scary?
Yeah, he likes it. Cody, you will be the mascot. All that's left is for us to figure out a name for what we're going to call this series. And you'll know that
when you're
name
watching this.
When you're watching it.
Have been out.
Because it's going to come up right now. I think we did a thing. Has it come up yet?
Do you see anything behind the camera?
Did it start? Are the opening credits going now? That's not the theme song. I'll totally make a better theme song.
Alright.
You motherfuckers know what time it is? Do ya? Do you know what time it is?
I don't think I got any fucking idea.
It's St. Venture time, you bastards. St. Ventures.
Document motherfucking tation.
We are documenting this St. Venture for science.
Science.
Because pictures or it didn't happen.
We're going
Or even better, video. Or
to
it
a
didn't happen.
scary place. We are going to be back soon and tell you more. But in the meantime, coming soon, Saint Ventures. Corn. Endless corn.
Oh, wait.
Oh, it's not so endless. We found the barn. There's a barn.
That's pretty.
Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Fields of nothing. Oh, that's a very nice sticker we have right there.
He zooms in on the Saint sticker on that side of the car.
Saints Venture! Saints Venture! We're getting closer, but we're out here in the sticks. It's a bunch of nice ass white people houses out here.
Apparently haunted shit likes to be in the States.
Haunted shit. That's definitely like a plantation house or some shit.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, it's out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
The ghosts pretend a quiet environment is much better.
Shaky.
I mean, I don't blame
Just
them.
kidding. It's not that shaky.
That's why you don't really see ghosts from this generation around in your closet.
We passed the no passing zone.
Oh shit. That's how you know we're going in a real dangerous area.
That and all the barns.
That's a pass with care too. Let's pass these people and not care at all.
Do not pass.
Oh, make up your mind, you bipolar ass.
No passing zone.
Pass with care, do not pass. Pass with care. What the fuck do you want from us?
Make up your minds.
Well, while we try to figure out whether or not we should pass,
Do not pass.
we'll be back. Well, we're out in the woods. We've reached a gravel road.
Hey, look, it's your car.
This is here too.
That's funny.
Other people have decided to visit
In the same kind of car.
the same kind of vehicle. I won't document lots of your vehicle, strangers, just because I don't want to be a dick like that. But we have arrived. Where have we arrived, guys?
Seven Gables Road.
Phoneception.
You had to put my phone in it too.
We're here.
We have officially.
I will exit the vehicle and return.
The mystifying shit has already began and we just got here.
Mystification. From this point forward, I shall not turn off my camera unless my phone dies. I should have enough data to fill every bit of space in my phone with footage. Just so that we have one continuous bit of documentation of our little adventure here at Seven Gables Road. Here we go.
Of course, we wanted to check it out the first time during the day to make sure we don't walk off into a fucking creek or something. I've never been here before. I don't know what we're gonna expect. I just know it's trees and wilderness, which means creeks and fucking random things to fall into.
And wildlife.
Lots of wildlife.
Butterfly. This little young little bird.
But at least up to this point so far, it seems like this would be very easily accessible even at night.
Mm-hmm. Now that I know that there's a parking space.
Right?
Well,
Shotgun chill. Alright.
I know we're around hunting grounds too.
It's not hunting season.
well, you know,
I love how we're all in black.
I'm documenting everything. So, if one of us gets shot, we'll have evidence for the police.
I'm still not getting any weird vibes, guys.
We just started.
I know, but I'm really hoping I'd get some weird vibes. At least being a sensitive empath, I should get something.
Weird vibes.
I'm not gonna tell stories and shit of it now because I don't have it all properly memorized and I don't want to say shit wrong. So when we do a different recording, we'll go over the whole fucking legend of this place and everything. But there is facts to what's happened here. It's just obviously when it comes to the fucking crazy shit that goes with it, there's not nothing proven on that.
Hello, my friend. You're cute.
No such thing.
You do not have to inform me about mushrooms. My name was Shroom for 5 years of my life.
Just trying to go ahead and give me your shield.
You know why? Because he's a fun guy.
No, because I sold the best mushrooms that I grew myself.
He's like, but not seriously. But when we're trying to have a mushroom party, where's that cap?
I don't have a fucking mushroom grow up right now. We don't live close enough to a Black Angus cow farm for me to go steal shit.
That's fair. Specifically, you need Black Angus cow poop?
If you want the best yield and the fucking, easiest to grow conditions and shit.
Is anybody gonna get pulled that way?
I was just looking at it.
Yeah. Not to be weird, but I kind of want to go look at it.
Well, fucking let's go.
I mean, whether we find nothing or not, this is a cool fucking place.
Yeah.
The snake.
Indeed.
Is he alive?
Yeah, he's crawling around.
Aww.
It's like the same one that you found, but alive.
Watch your steps. We don't step on any living beasties.
Snake, I need borax so I can mummify mine. Hi.
Look at us venturing. Cause it's a thriller night. This is serious documentation right now, okay?
Yeah, there's nothing funny at all gonna happen.
We are establishing,
This is scary.
yeah, we are establishing a scientific baseline. Okay. We are also way off of our scientific baseline because we left the beaten path into a different beaten path.
Playing our parts then. Fuck you, ghost. Where are you at?
Not yet.
Okay.
That's for later.
Butterfly.
I think this is it.
Well, we found what everyone's so scared of. The butterfly. It has a particular effect.
Right.
It's the path to Shangri-La, guys. I can hear the carnival music now.
Every time I see these flowers, I just think out.
Oh, you fuckwit. Those are pointy. Don't just randomly, casually walk into them. Too big to be wildlife created, in my opinion, but it is very random.
Guys, be careful, there's like birds all over this. I mean, we can go down the open
plastic?
path, so we don't have to go through that.
Maybe some people had a fire or some shit.
Maybe.
We need to
It
go
would
back
be a good
that way
spot for a fire. It's out in the clearing.
and go back to the main path. Because that's all bird trees, and I have no pants on.
Okay, we can
He's
take the main path
already
now.
getting stabbed.
See, it doesn't help to act into like videos of people on YouTube and
To be
shit about coming
continued
here,
on this path. We'll be back.
but I never know ways they go.
Right.
I always see the fence and then they just walk.
Well, this will also help us have a way to, like, we'll have a reference to where we went type shit. So that we can kind of try to at least replicate parts of it. Thick pants and shirts.
I have a weird feeling. It feels weird.
Bro!
Do you guys feel that?
Bro!
We're being like the ghost hunters on
Oh.
TV that's like, oh, I feel
Bro!
Lightly hit your
Bruh.
leg like you see, it got cold.
Bro!
You can see my breath.
Bro! Something just brushed past my butthole.
Oh, shit.
Know where you
Shells
at.
come from. The
These
only
motherfuckers be popping off hella rounds out here in the woods, dude.
Like I said, I saw a whole bunch of signs for like we're going into like hunting area and shit.
Yeah. Here you go. You'll have to relight that. Okay, so notes for us on this journey. Thick clothing, sleeves, pant legs, so on and so forth.
Probably, yeah, I was about to say we should probably wear hoodies coming out here.
Yeah.
You know, just in a way.
Hoodies, khakis, dickies, whatever, pants type shit.
I'd literally be
Thick
fine with a
shoes.
hoodie and probably a bandana on my dreads to keep them out of the fucking stick.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, worst case scenario, we could send HemiC back with the car and just take the other one.
Yeah, they're both there.
You should have a key, right?
I mean, I feel like it wouldn't even be that difficult
No,
to
you
pack
don't
up
need
some
it
shit
anymore.
and come out here and straight fucking camp for a night.
Nah, it wouldn't be too hard. It's the easiest way to investigate is to be set up so that you can be around everything. Back to the beaten path.
Why should we beating it?
Oh, fucking, I don't know. Maybe you misbehaved.
This might be the way the witch comes in and out.
The Blair Witch? Oh. Shy away from the faces of strangers.
I'm pretty sure that two spirits just went right.
Yeah, I had a really weird sensation of two, like, entities passing
I
us.
think one of them even said what's up to me. You guys see that shit? You can still see them. I think two spirits just
What?
ran past
See
us.
What tavern?
I don't know. I don't know nothing.
What
Got
tavern
that
are you talking about?
You didn't know.
Inn? I don't know nothing about it. That's where the inn was of that trail. That being said, guys, this is like perfect live action Dungeons and Dragons footage area.
You're not wrong.
One of the things I want to do
Ow.
with Pimps and one of the things I want to do with Pimps and Pentagrams and with recording D&D sessions and shit
Yeah.
is take like the best moments, like if we do somebody does something that's particularly hilarious or
Yeah.
fucking
And like act it
stupid.
out.
Yeah, do it in live action
That'd
and
be
make a
dope.
video
And
out of
then
it.
When you put out the episodes, it could be like fucking documentary style when they do like law shit. And they show like the reenactment of the crime while they're talking. But except instead of the crime, it would be the reenactment of the D&D thing.
Right, basically I want to do, okay, so we watched that drunk history thing, right?
Yeah, so
I'd
like
basically-
that.
yeah. So you guys would be like, Lexi would be like, oh, I want to go and up to this dude and I'm going to bat my eyelashes at him. And then it'd be literally just be Lexi walking up to somebody dressed like an orc dude or whatever.
Yeah, and her batting her eyelashes.
Yeah, like
I would totally
That would
do
be
that.
dope.
Yeah,
That would
and
be super dope.
lip
My
syncing to
charisma's
herself.
really high for a reason because I don't know how to fight. All I know how to.
But I
The
think it'd be
easiest
cool.
thing of all those to do would be Pimps and Pentagrams too, because that's just fucking
It's anywhere and everywhere in real life, yeah. But I want to use it for everything.
I'd dress up like the Amethyst, too.
It'd be funny to recreate the one that we stumped Cap.
Yeah.
What in?
Yeah, we have to eventually do that at some point.
I really feel like that would be fun to recreate.
I wish motherfuckers watching this knew what we were talking about even.
You guys won't have any clue what we're talking about. It's because you're getting insider information. There's no context. But don't need it. I have flip-flops too, but I'm going anyways.
Slight path, not much of one though. Leads into the field or off into the bush.
Yeah. This your bush? King of the forest? Jackie Chan. Fuck that, I'm Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
And I'm the road dog Jesse Jackson.
Bam's got 2 words for you.
There's a few 2 words I gotta actually.
Fuck you, fuck off,
Hail
smoke
Satan,
weed. Yeah.
kill yourself.
Look at this tree.
You know, I feel like if
I just
got
want to live in
paid,
these
like, a
trees.
nickel for every time I hailed Satan, I would be rich.
It's true.
I feel like Satan should totally sponsor you.
I feel like we should live in these trees. Look at this tree. This is totally an Ewok tree.
It is.
Wicket would be up there in a fucking pedestal and shit. I want to live in this tree. I will make it my home. You will be mine. Most defensible position, you know, right out in the open. Or we could live in the tree like an Ewok. That's our camping space right up there.
Bring some blankets and climb.
That's right. We'll get a rope ladder. We'll make booby traps.
Shit, a few 2x4s and a couple planks, we could easily make a little fucking landing up there.
That's
just
right.
to lay on. There's enough branches that would hold the support.
You guys ever think about
Right here in that crevice, make a whole floor between those branches.
And then the upper area is there. Right there is a perfect place to like string a fucking hammock between those 2 branches that are a little up further up.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of heights, but that would be dope.
I never got scared of heights until I got with her. And all of a sudden I was like, I kind of don't want to die all the time.
And then one day we were on top of a parking space and
Yeah,
Bam
I
was like,
is this fear?
he was like, what the fuck just happened to me? My balls feel weird. They're like in my stomach. I'm like, bro, yeah, you got scared of heights for a second there. People, that happens to people all the time.
I didn't understand the feeling. I was like, what is this?
Aw, he likes you.
He likes you more than he hates himself.
That's a lot.
That is.
I guess that's what counts now, right?
It's true.
You know what else counts?
The count from Sesame Street.
Damn right. 1, 2,
I was gonna do some more with it. That's cool. That was a cool.
Okay, so bear with me, guys. Hear me out. Blade. We remake the whole movie, except all the vampires are vampires from other things, like Sesame Street.
That would be
plant,
dope.
motherfucker.
That
I
is
need
a what?
cutting. That is a goldfish plant, and I want one of those plants so bad.
Well, now you know where to get one. You can come out here with a bag and some dirt and grab one.
Do it right.
I don't know if there's a safe way.
No, I don't have a safe way to change plant.
There's a bunch of them back there too. So they're everywhere.
That is the exact plant I want. And they're like $50.
Really?
Yes.
And they just grow wild?
Yes.
Lots of stuff that just grows wild is expensive as fuck to buy.
Here's another tree. Well, there wouldn't be as many trees in the case. Guys, look at this one long ass branch. We could all just sit on that and chill.
It's true. Cool smoke spot.
Set up a mini camp there. Just fucking bring a drake. Use that branch as the top and tent over it.
That would work too. Grown up blanket fort. Have we reached any of the gables yet?
You gotta Google that. I don't
We
know.
have to
Browns
find
don't
all 7 of them.
feel good.
What is, yo,
No, they
that,
don't. They don't feel hurt at all.
look at that shit.
It's kind of really pretty back here.
It's like a rock wall or like a log wall or some shit over there.
It looks like it.
What's up?
There's like a log wall built back there.
Like a part of a cabin or some shit.
Meant for the cabin?
Well, you got pants. Come make you back up.
Hold on. Oh, that's wrong. Be careful of putting out for any of these are covered in it.
I do. Cap doesn't.
Cap doesn't give a fuck. Cap's not allergic. He'll just be itchy for a day or two. As I get closer, it looks like it's just kind of a coincidental view of a bunch of different logs. But
It did look like some shit built.
it definitely looked like, at the right angle, like these are all stacked intentionally. Yep.
Yeah, I think it is just coincidental.
Yeah, it is. Just happens to be all these trees fell and piled
Just
together.
a bunch of trees fell in the same spot.
It is strange to see so much of nature follow the exact same path of falling down. This is the part where we find a human head underneath the cardboard. Nope.
We're gonna have to video and post one. Random ass harps and shit, dude. Some kind of creature. I think it's a frog. Yeah.
It is a froggy. Mr. Frog.
Or is it a toad? Which one is?
I think frogs are amphibious, toads are land or tree or whatever. So toad.
Hey, some of them thorn bushes we was talking about.
Hell yeah. Does that look burnt? Is that ashes or is that like dirt or some shit?
Looks like burnt seeds. I could zoom in on this shit.
The fuck is that?
I don't fucking know. I'm sure somebody's gonna school us on that. Like, you guys are fucking idiots. It's just
Yeah, it's the blah 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 plant or whatever. Cap, you know all about funguses. That's a blah 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 fungus. Shut up. You guys never heard of burnt seed fungus?
That's how you grow mushrooms.
Yeah, dude, Jesus Christ, that's like the basis.
You don't know them. Shit.
Yeah. People use them to grow weed all the time, Bam. Why didn't you know what it was?
Up and down the burn.
Hello, Mr. Puddle. Actually,
It's pretty crazy.
Saint Hain's on its way.
By the time this comes out, that might not even make
It's
sense.
true. By the time this is released, it'll be fucking Cap's birthday's in a week. What the fuck are they talking about?
What are these flowers like? You get close enough
I
to
haven't
them, you
seen not a single goldfish.
I'm going to.
I haven't seen not a single goldfish swimming in these flowers. Jungle leaves, we've gone too far. I'm so scared.
It's not rolling down his nose.
I will in post. I will when we edit it in.
He'll be trying rainbows and blowing rainbow snot bubbles.
Yeah.
Just for the effect.
Damn, I should have documented myself vomiting coffee grounds.
Ooh, no, that's
Then I could have edited rainbows over it. And then when the coffee ground part hit, I would have put poop emojis.
oh Lord.
I would have been fucking insta-famous.
When did the hills start?
Okay, we're back. Brief interruption.
What
the fuck is that? Baby, look what they did with all these branches and shit.
That's cool.
Huh.
It's art.
It's wood art.
Is that how me and Zoe met? Yes.
Wow.
We played Lincoln Logs.
It's wood art.
Say what?
I asked if that's what he asked Willow when he sprayed on her back. Wood art. Probably. That's what it looks like.
It's not fun. It's science.
And over there, the down the hill. Well, did you see anything cool down the hill?
There's a tree that's falling really pretty. Rain's over.
That's cool.
I don't know, but something tells me to keep going that way.
Well, I mean, I'm sure more fun stuff is that we only got a little bit in, but at least we checked it out.
Well, we've done the first scope. Obviously, keep the shit until we get back in case any fucking
Well,
we see any
done
more
what,
spooky
like,
ghosts
3
jog
gables?
past us. And
It's true.
We've done about 3 gables.
I don't know how much further the path goes, but I'm pretty confident we can do this at night.
Yeah, it should be pretty easy.
Unless there's some like dire ass changes to this going that way further.
Even then, as long as we like dressed appropriately.
Dress appropriately. We're living in the fucking 19th century. We have lights on our cell phones.
It's true.
So if we need a flashlight for anything, we just
But
pull
there is also a perfectly functional flashlight at the house.
well, yeah, there's that too.
Here's my closet. What happened to the one that was on the gate?
It's still there.
Well, then we have one on the gate.
Yeah, so there's lots of flashlights and
Mm-hmm.
shit.
When you make it really eerie, just carry 2 battery operated lanterns.
Yeah.
Or a fire operated.
That'd be dope.
Yes. Old school torches.
I
Let's
mean,
make it real
you
authentic
can
and
find
see
them
what
at
we
some
can
like
on the road.
secondhand stores and shit.
We'll get tiki torches.
Set the whole fucking woods on fire.
No, then someone will think that we're fucking like protesting down a fucking haunted trail for no reason. Like,
We're looking for Frankenstein. It wouldn't be on purpose, but if we were out here with torches.
Also, this is plenty enough space. You're not gonna burn anything.
most of this plant life is fucking nice and not dry.
Yeah. Damn.
Yes, damp indeed. Not a motherfucking single goldfish.
I'm pretty sure a ghost just tapped me on my shoulder, so I know it wouldn't be Lexi because she wouldn't deceive me.
Guys, it's ectoplasm.
Ghost just tapped me with her.
Ghost pee.
Thing.
You have a clue? Oh, indeed.
Oh. Aww.
Hello, friend.
That would be a frog.
Here he is. In his native attitude. He's a fucking frog. Sadly now there can be but one outcome. As nature takes its course. This little frog soon
Be careful, it might bite.
Whoopee.
It's got that look in its eyes. She's a feisty devil. Feisty.
Don't stick your finger in his bum.
Definitely do not stick your finger in its mouth.
Oh, is it poisonous, sir?
It just doesn't like it.
Yeah, it'd be rude. Because your thumb is huge and a frog is small. That's why. Like, fuck.
Why? What about my pinky?
Still too big. That would be like you taking a fucking AAU league softball bat and being like, yeah, that's small. Oh, look, we should take this one home for Luna.
You could. Strap it to the top.
We wouldn't have to bring any wood to make campfires because there's plenty.
At least several pieces.
We would just need to find enough stones or dig a pit.
I'll bring our stones from home.
We could, but I would like to point out that each of those blocks is about 35 pounds.
Okay.
And there are, I believe, 30 of them.
Okay. I still see a problem.
Tell you what, since you don't see the problem, you can lug them all through the woods.
All we have to do is buy a wagon.
Or
You know what a
schedule
car
photo
is?
shoot with Cal. Have him come out here with his wagon and be like, we're not actually doing a photo shoot, fill it up with bricks.
Yes.
His wagon is Kansas. It will rip.
Wait, what?
It will rip.
Beth's car was like bottoming out with all that shit in the trunk. I mean, it didn't help that we had, 14 in there and 15. Guys, do you hear that? What? Stick! How would a ghost know the song Twisted Nerve? A very modern ghost. Cupid my feet break.
Scary thing.
I was startled by that sneeze.
There you go. That's what people paid for.
That's what keeps them coming back. This will be way easier when we have those GoPros.
That's true.
No.
It's because putting your foot up and saying no is weird. No!
It is weird.
See?
Doesn't have the same prominent effect.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start using that though.
Just so people stop and like,
Yeah.
what?
I think a ghost just slapped my butt.
No, what's that? You gonna take that ghost with now?
No. Definitely not.
You stop it.
It was a ghost.
We're not that part of the internet.
That hit Leslie.
I see some spirits up ahead. think one of them is a shirtless spirit. Wow. So many ghosts. What? Hello, beautiful. Did you guys feel that dog?
I'm pretty sure I do.
That was the most thing I've experienced today. Other than getting cuddle puddle done.
Indeed.
That was forced love on all accounts.
Well, they came and
Never mind.
they came and drowned me in snuggles after I threw up for a while. So I think once they were like, okay, Cap's not dying, they all fucked off back to you guys.
Except Cody. Cody was pissed when you shut your door.
Yeah. He's the needy butt, my Cody. An orange needy bastard.
Cars left and others have developed.
Yes, the clone car became a douchemobile. Well, we've reached the vehicle. Our adventure is currently concluded.
We'll follow down the road just to get off the road because I've always heard about people's cars dying.
Oh, we're gonna find out.
We gonna run today.
Oh, my head. I made it.
Yeah, no sorry. I tried to get you some assistance, I'm sorry.
It's okay, Lexi. Beth would not have approved.
I was just trying to get you some help on it.
It's okay. I appreciate
It's
it.
the same household. Things happen. That's Zoe and Jim.
That walk back only took 15 minutes. No, that's fine.
Well, flagged for removal. We don't own this song.
We'll play some shit over it. Or put a we don't own the bullshit in the description.
You're right. It doesn't matter as long as we don't monetize.
We do not own the rights to this Esham song. Or to the, I believe, Tech.
That way?
Tech 9 and Twisted songs from earlier.
I'm sure Trouble Minds wouldn't mind we were playing theirs.
But we didn't get permission from them. I'm sure they'd be okay. Dinosaurs! Well, we've made it back onto the road. And no one's died, including the car.
That was fucking terrifying. Though.
Science!
That was like absolutely fucking terrifying.
I will point out, it's like almost the exact opposite of the witching hour. So we have been here almost the least active time of the day, when the veil is the thickest. So I mean, it was a good preliminary. It gives us, like I said, we've established a base.
We know now that we can go at nighttime and not walk into some shit.
Yes. We've scouted a decent bit of it out. Enough to see, you know.
And then a few more comments to stay on the
So next time that you see us, this particular Saint venture, who knows how much time will have passed, but part 2 will be like immediate.
Well, part 2 will probably be like what you see on this anyway, because this is all gonna be like one thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So we're saying part 2, but to y'all
it's just gonna be like seconds from now. Maybe we'll play like a song or something for who knows what we'll do.
commercial break or something.
Yeah, commercial break.
Debut of a new Saints video.
Maybe.
Some shit.
Something. Anyways, point is, if we look vastly different immediately to you guys, don't panic. It's not a time machine.
It's not.
We just pre-recorded all
I
this.
might have shaved or needed to have shaved.
Change clothes.
Cap could have different hair. Probably be wearing a different shirt.
I would probably have.
Yeah, she'll most likely have a different hair. We could film tomorrow and she'll most likely have had a different hair color.
Dreads. Band's dreads are gonna be a little bit longer.
Maybe cleaner or just covered.
They'll probably be in a banana and an
Her hair could be down.
Well, probably won't be down. She went out in the woods and shit. I'll probably be wearing a banana next time.
A banana head.
I did find out yesterday, if you smash a banana against your forehead, it sticks.
Yep, I found that out too.
Yep.
Well, we'll see you fuckers soon for a scary adventure. Scary. Ooh. Bye, motherfucker.
You can barely see me. Now you can see me.
Oh shit.
Can you see you?
What's up?
Can you see you? No.
No.
It's finally the night. It's what? September. Look at your phone. We're supposed to be dating this shit. Look, I'm fine. I'm
Captain's
all good.
log. Thursday, September 10th. It is 11:09 p.m.
We are ready to make our trip. Almost.
The journey will begin soon.
Gotta scoop up Shane on the way. It'd be easier than him leaving his car here anyway.
Yes. I have snacks. I have lots of water. 4 bottles of water. HemiC has 2. Backpack's got other supplies in case we need them. We got 3 flashlights between us. Everybody has a phone. And we're bringing a couple machetes for self-defense purposes and or clearing any
Fucking
thick brush.
rattlesnakes.
Rattlers. Gotta be protect ourselves from the rattlers.
HemiC got a machete too.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind on that, because my drill's missing.
What?
My drill's missing.
What'd you need a drill for?
Doesn't need the drill, he just needs the battery out of it.
Yeah, I just need the battery out of the drill.
Is it not on the table over there?
No.
Weird. It'll turn up.
Any second now. I thought I'd just seen her.
Yeah, but then
Maybe we're
they did that
already
girl
experiencing ghosts. You can't really see the sky much in this camera, but it seems like the clouds is pretty much spread.
I'm gonna make sure Beth's getting ready.
It was raining earlier, as well as on our first try at this. It fucking stormed instead of us go out. But, oh, I just pulled my I'm fine down. I gotta keep that up. You gotta know I'm fine. I'm good.
And so we begin our journey.
It's right here at this rate.
We're picking up a homie.
Woot, woot.
Indeed. That will join us on our journey.
And it'll be the first left. On the street.
When we edit this footage, it'll be like, and it'll be the, because like, we don't want to give away people's location.
Or it'll just cut.
Do the bleeps like they do for bleep, bleep, curse words on TV. Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Okay.
You want me to get out there?
He's right there, so.
I was just offering to make it easier. You're like, oh my god, there's so many people in the back.
You can hold to
He's
this.
rode with us and worse.
That's true. He has his own special Shane seat.
Hey, look at all these people we're bringing on our investigation.
You have
So
your own
many
special
people for
Shane
science.
seat. There's a pillow.
Oh, what's a pillow?
Don't give us black eye, it's our pillow. Pink eye. Yeah, black eye? Oh god, you're awful.
Wow.
You go from pink to black.
Don't give us black guy.
St. Army cram trips. What's up, dog?
Well, this is a whole different kind of St. Army cram trip.
Okay, so now I need directions to where we're going.
Sorry, I'm smushing you, but
No, you're good.
I'm exceptionally large.
I have room. I can scoot over if you need more room.
All I can say is I've been worse.
That's even with almost the same group of people.
Just in way longer trips. I've been worse than that too. Yeah. I rode.
No, we can cram one person in here.
I've been cramped in the back of that hatchback with him.
I didn't even notice you there, bro.
I'm just very.
Listen, you don't understand how bony Shane is until you're crammed in the back of a hatchback between him and Bam. Y'all have the boniest asses.
We're sorry, we can't keep waiting.
I just remember
what's your
being
excuse?
back to back with Ida.
You just smoke too much?
We're our own armchair.
So, it's only smart to make sure that we prime everyone in the group with some basic general rules for how we're trying to do stuff.
So, Cat, continue.
All right, so where we're going is obviously hunting ground, and although it's technically not privatized property, so it's not trespassing per se, it's still frowned upon. So we want to try to avoid yelling or like screaming or being overly like extra loud, but I mean like normal inside voices should be perfectly fine.
Well, yeah, we're in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah.
So you're not like walking through people's yards and shit.
Right. We don't want to be shouting to draw super a lot of attention, but we don't have to worry about fucking whispering and shit. Anyways, so, some of you already know, Bam's already brought it up to a few of you, but there have been some people who have reported, like the way the trails and stuff like that and the areas around, there's like a legit creek, river type thing out in this general vicinity as well. We want to make sure that we keep our head on a swivel with all that. Nobody wander off separate from the group. Be sure that you're very careful and clear with where you're walking and pay attention to where you're going at all times. We don't need anybody falling in.
I feel like we're on an airplane.
It's true. The area is known to be a hot spot for several small woodland predators, as well as rattlesnakes. There are lots of confirmed sightings of rattlesnakes in the area. So, again, no wandering off. Be very careful where you're stepping. You know, keep your eyes ahead of you. We have brought self-defense implements that we don't want to have to use, so if we don't invade spaces we shouldn't be, then it won't come to that. But if we encounter a situation,
We got machetes.
yeah, panicking will only make the problem worse by 1,000,000 times, so chill the fuck out.
Just stay with your accountability buddy.
Yeah.
Everything will be fine.
If you wander away from the group, you're gonna have a bad time.
We need
Everybody
everyone
has
holding
buddies.
hands.
Accountability buddies. Accountability buddies.
We do have water along with us if anybody gets thirsty or needs to hydrate. It will be a relatively long, on foot journey. We don't know how long it's gonna take or what we're doing, you know.
Cap, did you bring your dabs?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was about to say, I grabbed our collector and everything, but I forgot to grab the fucking container.
Yeah, I brought my silicone pipe that has the reservoir full of with the unopened grain. Anyways, so at all times, be sure that you're being attentive and careful with where you're stepping. That's the general thing, you know. No separating from the group, no unnecessarily loud noises. Watch where the fuck you're walking. We do have basic provisions. We have flashlights along with us. There should be no reason for anyone not to be able to see where they're headed between physical flashlights and cell phones, and all that stuff. Anyone and everyone is encouraged to take footage as you choose. I'm going to be rolling the entire time until my phone dies, which, I mean, it shouldn't die for a very long time, but who the fuck knows? Weird shit happens. So yeah. Any questions or suggestions?
Why are we doing 10 miles under the speed limit according to GPS?
Oh,
Because Beth is driving a vehicle she's not familiar
Like,
with, and it wobbles, so she's
it wobbles
terrified.
a lot, and I'm very nervous. I'm
Sway
not
bars.
okay. Huh?
It's the sway bars.
I don't like it.
Swaying.
I think she just has unbalanced tires.
Yep. That's pretty
Yeah,
much it.
and
Probably
we have
a
8
combination
people in
of all
the
those
car, and
things.
it's scary.
Well, you got this, dear.
And we should be staying on this way another 8 miles to exit 6.
Alright, guys. We'll be back. Check in with you in a little bit. Stay tuned.
No, we don't hit them. There's too many of us and we don't like cops.
I'm pretty sure if we hit a deer, this car
Cop
would
just
fall
comes
to
out,
pieces.
sees that deer, is like, yeah, you've seen this before.
We are making our approach.
I know, I see.
Isn't that deer hunting game where you play the deer and you're hunting the hunter?
Yeah.
Redneck Hunter.
What do you do? Look forward.
Great game. I love that game. Slowly but surely we grow farther and farther away from civilization.
Into this thing called life.
Out into the wilderness.
Something funny. So when you open your mouth, you don't want Mr. Everything's gonna be okay. Darn, darn.
We don't own the rights to this music.
I'm already gonna have to snip it out with music from the first adventure.
We definitely don't own the rights to that shit.
We'll just drown it out with other music.
Randomly, just metal music starts playing, but it's royalty free. What the fuck?
They're just gonna shamelessly plug in their own music.
Yeah.
Probably, it's our fucking show.
It's true.
That's why I said.
Why would we
shamelessly
not
plug
use
in.
this as a
We'll
vehicle?
just make our own goddamn beats.
You just do pull a wild stallion. You just like start banging your heads and then put it in a post. So,
Yeah. There's that guy from American Pickers.
Oh yeah.
He's not really. We say that because he had a bunch of old shit.
Walmart has a pharmacy, so you can pick your pharmacy items up with absolutely no privacy. We have a sale on purchase. Also, Mrs. Johnson AIDS herpes.
This is Dansville. Welcome.
We have nearly arrived.
We
started documenting this part way too early. But it's too late, we've already started. So we're gonna keep going.
Take care of that in editing.
Yup, fix it in post.
Gotta love fixing stuff in post.
Oh god, it's Dead Man's Curve. Oh wait, no, this was just a sleepy guy's turn.
Are you gonna do that thing where you fast forward the footage?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Literally fast forwarded to the part where Jim says, "Are you gonna do that thing where you fast forward?
Yeah.
And just put it back to normal right quick and then fast forward again?"
It's true.
Yes.
And we're gonna.
That's what I was picturing too.
I'm pretty sure Yakety Sax is public domain, so that's gonna be the soundtrack to all the fast forwarding. Just be like, anyways, we're on our way to the demented, haunted, legendary location of Seven Gables Road. Look, it's Dead Man's Curve. Oh no, wait. It's just Sleeping Man's turn.
Are you gonna fast forward through this? Indeed we are.
There's the sign for it, but it's over there.
Gotcha, I see it now.
It's like right here.
I couldn't see it a second.
Hey, I'm in the back of the
No, what the fuck?
What?
I was trying to do the thing, but my phone was being stupid, so I missed the sign that said Seven Gables Road. Dead end.
Well,
We have arrived upon the road.
you think the people that live near here are like, stay the fuck away from that place?
There's not many people that live near here. This is all hunting ground and like non-residential property.
Dog, if I get shot, I'm not buying
deal.
Bet.
You would die if you got shot.
I mean,
You guys can on the camera now. Oh well, she turned the brights off, but
knowing my luck, it's gonna
it's okay. You can turn them down. We're close enough now. This is infamous starting point over here.
So,
Yeah, perfect.
right here? Or keep turning?
I mean, I keep turning.
Okay.
Yeah, stop there.
Start here?
Yeah, this is the gate that starts our trek.
A little sign on a tree.
We will return momentarily. And so begins the journey.
We gotta go the proper way, right?
It's true.
All the tasks.
Proceed, sir.
This is gonna make the deer shaken, not stirred.
Someone take this weapon from me so that I don't murder myself and save any enemies the trouble. First person camera view of Cap struggling. There we go.
I'm so startled. You ready?
Indeed.
Even if we see a rattlesnake, I'm gonna feel too bad to kill it. Just so you guys. Oh my god, I'm so startled. When you guys like shoot in the back and drag me.
Well, funny you should ask.
I can do it. All of a sudden, like, on the ground. Like, oh shit, hunters!
But are they hunter ex-hunters? Kill me.
apparently in the dark, they look like aliens.
They're assholes, dude. No, their buttholes look like aliens.
Oh.
Like looking at them from the rear.
Oh. Gotcha.
So my camera just turned itself off for a second there. That was cool.
Interesting.
There's a gym shit in the woods and no one's around here. Did a gym shit in the woods?
Nope.
It's true. And Jesus sees everything you do.
Don't forget Santa.
Yeah. Yeah, but Santa doesn't see much of anything anymore.
Oh yeah, I've seen them shit.
I mean, I said it.
Cody saved me a pack of them caramel apple fucking Blake. Did you have this? That's a good time, huh? That's definitely what.
Oh, I'm so jelly right now.
What? What is that?
The best apple cider that you could get in town.
Apple cider?
Delicioso. That's really good.
I'm dying.
It's strong as hell too. Like almost.
Oh, I can smell it, yeah.
That's your diabetes.
Diabetes. That's my domain.
Come back from the grave for diabetes.
Here's my Ewok home. This tree right here is my Ewok home.
Oh.
This is the tree we wanted to make into an Ewok tree.
Yes. I will live in this tree one day.
Pretty nifty.
Tis a nice tree.
Indeed.
Oh!
We're all together. Good job, guys.
Everybody's got their accountability buddies.
No, because Sam's here with us and Jim's back there.
Oh no.
Hello.
He's joining another relationship. We've seen this.
Oh my god.
You just talked about it. Aw, James. I knew, we thought it was good this whole time. Who's fighting?
Yeah, Russell Crowe and Tugga.
Tugga?
Tugga! Tugga, no!
I need a new shoe.
Yeah, you fucking do.
Don't tell me you're getting cold feet. Off the beaten path. It's the path you beat on. It was a bad, bad path. Fucking ow!
Didn't know if that was behind us or over there.
What happened? He stepped on the lock to break it because it was already half broken.
Oh. Scary.
I was like, you're not Chris.
Jim keeps trying to weasel his way in wherever he can.
A frog? Oh.
Froggy.
A frog?
Froggy.
I feel like that looks like a frog if there is a frog.
I think they would have jumped by now.
Froggy. Nope, we didn't find Froggy. This game's broken. Yep. That's their Scooby-Doo walk.
I could see you because you got a light, but I couldn't see him.
I just pictured Lexi doing the Home Alone thing, but instead of Kevin, it's HemiC! What's up? Oh, there is.
Yeah, there is.
Hold up. It's gone.
Can't see it up this far.
No, it's legit gone.
I did see it though.
Oh, it's a reflection. You guys probably can't see it in the camera. Oh, wait.
Reflecting off what?
No, but it's right there.
Oh, I see it now. But when his light's gone, it's gone. See?
Yeah. Yeah, it's reflecting off something.
Weird.
Maybe a piece of metal or something out there?
Yeah. But I mean, just like normal reflective thing in the woods weird, not spooky, scary weird.
What's that? That goes to the field?
So is this new territory?
No, nothing.
Not for her, but for our documentation. This was our turnaround point in the previous daytime video. So, for you guys, we are entering the uncharted. How's everybody doing so far? Anybody need first aid? Anybody need a tinkle? Should have went before we left, guys.
Don't make me turn this thing around.
Hello, little friends. Is anyone dead yet?
They didn't answer. So I was just looking back to make sure. Really loud.
Beth had to confirm.
Nobody answered. Blinded by the light. Why did I look directly into it?
Don't go into the light.
What?
No, that's an orb.
some spirit orb. That's a little smoky friend. And just like that, when we were like, don't separate, guys, we split up.
This is as far as we made it last time.
Pretty straightforward though. One path kind of situation going on, so
There's a
as long as we stay on the big main one.
I mean, I would assume. Oh, be careful. Stick. Indeed. They're kind of squiggly.
Squiggly trees.
Bird. Sounds like a baby.
Uh-huh.
You see a nest?
No, that's what I was like. Wait. Right here. Nope. You see something right in there in the middle? I don't see any movement, but it looks like there might be a hollowed out tree nest in here.
Maybe. We scared it. It stopped. I was like, it's solid. Why didn't you go before we left?
I think he just means it's not even that.
It's
just swampy, sweaty asshole because Jim's out of shape.
Yeah.
Oh.
What happens when you don't go nowhere for a while?
I'm in shape.
Yeah.
Round is a shape.
Yeah, see? You got it.
Oh, I walked into the spider web. I don't like it.
What?
I walked into a spider web.
I'm sorry.
Right across my face.
Did it eat you?
No.
Oh, that's good.
What's that? Sun. Why?
Is that a Y?
Sun,
So
why?
sunny?
Sunny? Maybe. Cool. Hello, Sunny Rock. Water?
Yeah.
Swamp?
It's on both sides.
Oh.
Yep.
We're talking about what?
People falling in like water and shit.
Do you mean like in the directions or?
No,
There's a
there's
story?
people. There were lots of people who have done this walk before.
Yeah.
So there were people who had some accounts while you're traveling to be careful of some spots in the trail because there was like water around and shit.
Oh.
And they don't want anybody falling in and getting hurt.
Oh, gotcha.
about 6 gables in so far.
Something that me, like me and Shane all saw on Facebook, and it said something about you follow it as far as it goes, you turn right, and follow it there until you can turn left. So we've already done the turn right. So
Yeah.
according to your comment that you all had, we're just waiting until we'll pass the turn right.
It's a bug.
Hello, wildlife.
Dinner served indeed.
This
Out in
is
the
silkworm. Spider-Man.
What's this?
Yeah,
Neatly
what is
piled.
this is?
Dang old Bigfoot.
I mean,
God dang, that Bigfoot.
that's like a very particular way of stacking all that.
Yeah.
Looks like a pyre.
It is.
You know?
Pyre?
Yeah.
What's
like
a
a
pyre?
funeral pyre, you know? Like a Viking fucking...
Dude, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like someone might be in there.
Like, because they're stacked in a way that there's like so much airflow and shit, like and all the brushy stuff's on top, but there's lots of kindly shit in the bottom. Like, it's really weird.
Definitely took a lot of fucking time to do. Somebody invested in that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's very organized and very neat.
interesting.
Well, I'm happy to report it's hollow.
Oh,
Hmm.
From this angle, I can easily see right through it.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like cross-hatched, like a pyre would be, so there'd be lots and lots of oxygen getting through it and shit.
Oh, it's beautiful. Very beautiful place.
I didn't know she was overturned. Go on edge and shit.
there's a logger. Trip your heart.
Transferring back to the appropriate side.
Thanks.
So far, strange. Sure. A little bit. Paranormal. No.
No.
Not yet. What if that's our cry for help, guys?
What?
Yep. Here's another one of those things.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna burn all this down. That's what that looks like.
Somebody legit might be trying to.
Maybe.
Starting a whole bunch of these spots, light them and leave.
Oh, dude, it'd be a wildfire like a motherfucker, yeah.
Yeah.
What if we're like cracking a case right now?
Maybe. Never know. Go on a paranormal investigation and find some fucking, like, Illuminati! Like,
Another shroom.
yes. These are
See on the news in a few weeks, like, hey, so
Lansing, yeah,
massive wildfire.
yeah, Lansing wildfires.
Whoops, we may or may not have bear witness something.
Burn down the forest, I'm snitching. I'm telling y'all right now, fuck it.
We got a recording.
Yeah.
People and shit can die, fuck them. Forest ain't do shit to you.
Right.
There's another one.
It's less organized.
They heard us coming.
Huh?
They heard us coming?
Oh, I thought someone else said something.
I don't know. It sounded good.
Maybe.
fallen. Literally, right at that tree right there.
Yeah, I heard it too.
I heard it.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, how many animals do you think live up there, though?
Plenty.
You know what I mean? It could have just been a fat squirrel.
Overweight squirrel.
I'm just picturing like this really
Alright.
fat. See?
Getting a bit excessive now.
Fuck it, maybe we're getting close.
Maybe.
And there's
I was suddenly overwhelmed by a need to take a pee though.
Me too.
Oh, you got it.
There's another pyre.
Okay, it's on the other side this time.
So what is that, the Gables?
That's the first one.
How many have we seen? If we find 7 pyres, that's going to be a little bit coincidental, but I'm legit going to take a piss because I can't wait any longer.
I just seen something wrong.
Yeah?
There was a field mouse or a gerbil or
Something small?
Those stumps, though.
something. No. Because what I'm saying is it could have just.
I just saw it.
It's a
Okay,
squirrel or
there's, like,
something?
No, you know the big ass fucking green ball thingies.
Oh, yeah, the
Big
crab
walnuts?
apple.
Walnuts?
Yeah.
trees for that.
But they're literally,
I have
I
one of
just
those in my
watched one
backyard.
drop.
Yeah, no, they do have them in these trees. Because me and Ben have seen them.
I've seen them all over the ground.
Yeah, I've been stepping on them.
Crisis averted. We're being assaulted by crab apples. Or walnuts. Crab apples, crab apples. Taste like crab, look like apples. Jerry Garcia. I am. Please make me internet famous. Any kind of famous will work. I'm trying to stop having a regular job. Delicious.
Oh, the hair's like bleeding.
These are petrels. That means there's water. in
Yeah,
the
that
pond.
means there's water over there. So don't just go wandering that way. Is that lavender?
Oh,
No.
wow.
What is that?
You know what that
Is
is,
it
Willow?
loosestrife? Loosestrife has a purple flower that reminds me of lavender, but it's a tall, stuffy flower.
Yeah, that's what it is then.
Yeah, that might be what this is.
Nice.
Good for diarrhea.
There you go, Jim.
Lexi found a small bundle.
Yeah,
No,
Jim, you cure your swamp ass. You just shove one of those plants up your butt.
Oh, that was not what I was expecting.
that's not leaves, that's was not it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that plant's really good for diarrhea. You just fucking like sear the mortar and pestle, make it like a paste and shit.
Shove it up your
Just fucking shove the entire jar up your ass.
Okay.
Shove it up your
Yes. Shove it up your yeah.
Why does it look like a discoloration over there? That's water?
Probably.
Yeah.
Be careful. This is
Yes, be
drop
careful
right
because
here.
it
Those are
drops
lilies.
off
This is water right here.
at least on this side, but
That's all
possibly.
lilies.
But that's all water down there.
It's water lilies. The whole field of it. See how far it goes? That's all water. It's very cool.
Oh, I don't have night vision.
Do you want me to take a picture with my phone? My camera's kind of badass. Not
Got
gonna
the best camera ever.
Oh,
Ready?
and then you just have the random what was tree.
Why do I feel like we veered off course somehow?
What if that's what the house was?
Maybe we have.
Who knows?
See?
Part of the adventure.
That was cool.
Swans or geese? One of the two.
Look, that's without flash.
It was a chupacabra.
It also could be a type of frog.
Be a big ass fucking frog, yeah.
I can hear you.
That's a bullfrog. I think they're different types of frogs.
It is.
They're communicating their language of love.
Well, let's communicate the fuck down this path.
That's exactly what that meant.
Yeah.
They're just frogs. What's that? That's a cool plant.
Don't touch it.
I'm not gonna. I'm just saying it looks cool. It's prickly.
It's a fucking intimidating motherfucker is what it is. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't look friendly.
Up
It didn't
ahead.
Chow, yeah.
Up ahead there's a log.
There is a left path.
Hold on, guys. Look. Shine the light down there. Is that the left?
No, that's a clearing.
Okay.
It's not a path.
Gotcha.
This looks like the one to a house if I've never seen one.
I'll pull this up a hill.
This is a hill.
Definitely a hill.
Is that another gate up there? Huh.
Is there any signs posted? Could be. Could be.
What's this sign over here to the left?
It says Dansville State Game Area.
This also says lake flooding.
Huh.
That's a road.
Interesting.
Just completely past it.
That's not the end.
The litter bug was here.
Well, this would be the safest place to. Why do I have a feeling that I feel like the place will be.
Yeah, it's like the other side of it. Yes, it is.
Hey, you see tire tracks on the ground.
I mean, yeah, this is clearly a cul-de-sac.
I'll pull up the GPS right quick, see where the fuck we're at.
Yeah, where are we?
Stuff's pouring down. I don't know about it.
Where's that?
I got no internet. It's not showing me shit.
No signal.
Well, that's never a sign in a horror movie.
I have 2 bars I can try.
Right here.
Okay. past it.
I knew it
Doesn't look like it's on any actual road though.
Where the fuck are they going?
What are you doing?
Dansville. Us.
Oh shit. What does that mean? We need to go back.
Let's keep going. I want to just get behind and see if I see any lights behind us.
What? Are they still behind you?
Just keep going.
What kind of truck was see that?
So it wasn't like a fucking cop.
It wasn't like a cop or a fucking game warden
No,
person.
but Willow found this fork in the road. Me and her went to go see it.
State park people and don't yell at us.
And then that guy showed up.
To be fair, if they were looking for somebody, there's not a goddamn snowball's chance in hell he did not see me where I first had to hide. So,
Right next to the fork.
If it was serious, they would have thrown real lights on and done real shit real fast.
I turned around and I seen her jumping in bushes, and then I'm like, oh, hey, I'm still running.
Alright. Well, I'm not trying to have.
Zoom scooted, got all the way back to that fallen tree, came back and I ran into
I don't
Jim.
know, I just saw you take off.
I
I didn't have a snowball's chance in hell trying to fucking pick up with you, because
I just yelled there was a car coming and took off. That's all I know how to do.
I ended up alone and I was like, this is not good. I got to go back.
Well, guys,
This is
those of you watching all the footage so far will notice that although I said, hey, I'm going to try not to have any cuts in the footage or anything, I had to cut the camera rolling because we made it to the point where you saw us make it to, obviously.
Which is the other end of the trail anyway. Like,
Yeah,
we
it's
can
the
bring this up
end.
on Google Maps when we're back at the studio and show exactly where we got to.
Yeah, we made it to like the end, but not like the off path area and shit.
So unless the house is off in the fucking woods somewhere.
Which it technically is, but who knows exactly where the fuck where. But we had to cut the footage for a second so that these people didn't fucking see us. We're not entirely 100% sure of the legalities and situations.
There has been no trespassing.
Right.
You read the sign before coming in and it said enter at your own discretion or whatever the fuck, the hunting grounds. It
Right.
did not say no trespassing.
Yeah, we're not breaking any like laws and stuff, you know, but we don't feel like getting harassed by game people or cops or anything, so we fucking had to book it for a second.
Probably rolled up on something in meth lab.
Who knows? But yeah, it was some old ass beater truck instead of 5.0.
There was no way that was. Now that I'm thinking about it, they pulled up.
I'm sorry, Lexi. I ate a rather sizable moth. So who else thinks that sweet.
I thought about that too.
Cannibal
I
hillbillies.
thought about that hard. Long and hard.
Zoe's usually the
Oh,
one
at
who
that
thinks
point.
about things that are long and hard.
At that point, they're probably across the
Welcome to
Welcome to Walking Simulator 2020, presented by the Suicide Saints. Episode 1, Forest Walking.
So like maybe we'll see some shit during the post edit when we're going after. But I'm feeling like even if nothing happens between now and when we get out, when we fucking tell people about this shit, we don't tell them if we found anything and make them watch this whole shit.
Fair enough.
And then they're gonna hear this part right here and they're gonna be like, fucking damn.
Bastards.
Oh my god.
What?
Why did this just come up in Google Maps when I zoomed in real quick?
If you know, you know.
Hidden
If
leaf
you
field,
know,
that's
you
awesome.
know.
That's
I don't
awesome.
know how to-
So
It's a Naruto thing.
Oh, fight.
We're really close to the Hidden Leaf Village, guys. I want to join the Konohagakure.
Five, right?
You okay?
I think I counted 5, yeah. 5 or 6.
We didn't make it to all 7 Gables. Spider web to the fucking dome. So let's see. We were assaulted by fruits. We found a bunch of funeral pyres. Scary redneck rust bucket almost took us back to their cannibal cabin. I think that covers it.
That's how I felt when I was running. Actually, it was more like a. Oh,
That's how people fall in the swamp.
I had to get closer. Like, oh, I can't be other people that. I ran right into that fallen tree and almost face planted.
Okay, Johnny, I'll mow the lawn and take care of the eggs, baby.
What?
Have you not seen pictures? I'm more gullible than Forrest Gump. Okay, Jenny, I'll mow all the lawns and take care of the eggs, baby. The eggs, baby.
No.
No, you're thinking of Charles Bronson.
Oh, okay. He was on the Lakers, wasn't he?
No. That's Magic Bronson.
Oh, okay. What about Magic Johnson? I got him.
The porn star?
No, you're thinking of Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy. Lots of it.
I mean, proof positive that if you let a ugly dude fuck a bunch of porn bitches in his entire life, he's gonna grow up with a very warped sense of reality.
What I don't understand with this entire situation with him, though, we're about to get political in this video. It's like, he gets paid to fuck. Why is he raping people? Like, he could just be like, let me hit up my agent. I want to make a new movie. Agent, drop the price, though. Right, like,
Who knows?
they said, oh, you rape it. Well, especially when it comes to people like him, like, they don't get their fame from being, like, attractive or anything. Like, he
No.
was never what I would say good looking, I guess. Like,
I am not what people would call good looking. Look, it's a bee.
Hello. You're very bright.
Thanks.
did you guys hear that?
I have a clue.
I have a raging clue
I
right
have a
now.
raging clue.
Plenty over here. I'm gonna say clue for everything. Such a raging clue.
Where's the other clue pointing?
On the edge of water here.
Careful.
I love that band has the most reflective ass pants in the world. I'm gonna try to
So we never lose track of him. This entire video is basically just watching Bam's reflective pants.
Watching what?
Your real reflective pants. That's how we keep track of the group on video. You just
There was a point for these.
follow the
And the white
flickers.
That's exactly what I was thinking when the truck pulled up. I'm like, this is what's gonna fuck us.
How do I hide my legs?
That's not gonna fuck you. There it goes. I got a machete. You can eat it.
Yeah. Anybody else think that sounded mysteriously like a watermelon? The hills have them. Tennis. 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 That's right, might as well use this time to advertise good old-fashioned fuck music. Coming soon. The prophecy has been fulfilled.
That way, if they do come attack,
The curse, it's real.
they're coming out at us. Swipe. Oh God!
I was thinking it just, you got the mud butt, so if they pin you down, they won't need to lube you up. You'll just be basted and ready to go like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Putting me down and pops out. Oh, gross.
Yeah, Jim just projectile mist shits. Skin powers activate.
I'm gonna walk if I run away, but I'm like, Yeah. Yeah. Jim really is our Zoid Park.
That was my feet flat. Some kind of tall humanoid creature.
Guys, I see shadow figures in the trees.
They're way too tall to be humans. No human stands this tall. And they mock my every move.
Watch the twig. Careful.
Could be a jackal bear. Or a wolf lion.
Watch the twig.
Guys, I think I hear a spirit. Real estate. Who's a friend to the fiend in the forest? The birds and the bees sing Mo-me-gee. Birds in the trees are calling Mo-me-gee, yes, it's true.
What is this song?
What? It's from an anime.
You all leaving us in your dust.
Sure. You know the remedy?
It's the experience. It's a dangerous liaison. The tragedy is that it's serious. Here you can see Bam adjusting his pants. He could either be in the process of removing them or the process of extra attaching them. I don't know what you've been told. I don't know what you've been told. West Side Story's really old. West Side Story's really old. Miss Saigon and Cabaret. Miss Saigon and Cabaret. Overrated, I should say. All right. I ate a moth today.
Involuntarily.
We have reached the fallen tree of fuck off. We have returned to the stopping point of the first video in the daylight.
Okay.
Yeah, let's wait further than these. You made it.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of fucking pain.
And guess what? You did it.
Well,
That's it.
so I shan't impale myself.
So very dark souls like. Bring it on, Lorian. Authorized vehicles only.
Well,
See, now where we had looked up the
Eh.
woods that we checked was
Maybe we'll see something when we look at the footage.
maybe. We'll find out. Until then.
Take a picture, y'all.
Nice.
dope. You look like you're about to kill him.
We've survived.
Yeah, I can do it.
I can.
If you want to.
It don't matter. Well,
Don't fall over there, camera lady. We barely had any smoking weed in this whole ass motherfucking movie.
It's true. Originally, I had assumed there would be just weed.
We just happened to take the trip on a day that we barely had any weed. We were smoking on roaches and shit at the time, so. We'll smoke weed now.
It's true. I know earlier in the footage you guys saw we made it we made an entire point of being like, oh yeah, I brought some fucking dabs and blah 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 and shit. There was no convenient place or time really to stop and try to work out how to use my fucking dab thingy. So that didn't happen. Anyways.
If you made it through the 2+ hours of this whole ass movie so far, you're a fucking trooper.
You're the MVP.
Especially seeing the fact that this is a fucking paranormal investigation, and we didn't find shit.
Nothing! Which brings us to our next point. Seven Gables Road. Paranormal? Nah.
I mean, we can't say nah, because maybe we just didn't experience shit.
We also never...
Our experience of Seven Gables Road.
It doesn't help that
Can I
as...
hit that camera, lady?
It doesn't help that as you can tell by the footage, we never even fucking found the fucking foundation shit that's supposed to be out there and shit.
No, I mean, maybe we need to make a fucking... another daytime visit, try to find the actual foundation again at some point.
If we do something like that, we'll probably not do it in this like full documentation way that we did with this trip, and just kind of give you like, hey, we're here right now thing, and add it as like an extra thing later on if we go back to it, because, you know, don't want to fucking have a whole other big long
2-hour fucking documentary that we don't even see any ghosts. I was freaking out a little, talking about we're gonna run into some rattlesnakes or some shit. Didn't run into rattlesnakes. Didn't fall into a creek.
Nope. Nothing.
Didn't really smoke a whole lot of weed.
So
Didn't really get a whole lot of views because it was nighttime and it was dark.
yeah. We've done a lot of creative editing for you guys to help the entertainment value, so we hope you fuck with what we've done. But that being said, I mean, other than having a instinctual fuck this shit I'm out moment with the hillbilly truck, there wasn't really a whole lot of, I guess, like, excitement.
But one thing that I know everybody in here is gonna absolutely agree: the paranormal shit's happening in here now. The one thing, of course, they're at fucking St. Manor.
That's true.
The one thing that you're gonna fucking see for sure, if you sit through this whole thing, watch really, really carefully, and you'll see some hilarious motherfuckers walking down the trail.
You'll also see conclusively, 100% without a doubt, we say fuck way too much. We're not going to do anything about it.
Guaranteed anybody who actually played the game is currently not seeing any of this. Because if you were drinking,
You're
you're
dead.
unconscious or dead right now, or you are currently being rushed to an ER going through all the shit that I went through.
You have diabetes temporarily because of how much alcohol you drink.
I don't even have diabetes. Or if you were fucking hitting a dab for every time, you're sleeping right now. If I hit a dab every time, I'd be sleeping right now. If you smoked a joint for every... Good fucking job, because how did you fit in a joint between each one?
And also, god damn, how much weed do you have?
That would be an excessive amount.
That
of
is
weed.
that's like Snoop Dogg levels of weed possession, so kudos to you. But in the future, we hope to bring more of this type of shit to you guys, and although we may not have had some epic ghost encounters, we did have a genuinely, solid, good adventure.
It was a fun trip.
And we know that those of you who've been rolling with the Saints since day one, you've been down to join us on all kinds of adventures. And this is just like paranormal scrub life.
It's true. It really is. And I think pretty much what you get out of this, maybe Seven Gables Road has some crazy shit that goes on. As far as our experience, did nothing happen. We can't call it debunked because
we don't have enough evidence to say either way.
Yeah, like that's way beyond our authority.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as we're concerned, nothing happened. If you have a different experience, feel free to fucking send that shit in.
Yeah, document that shit and send it to us. We'll fucking put that shit on blast everywhere.
And in the meantime, hopefully, part 2, you'll see some crazy shit. But we're fucking trolls, so even if nothing crazy happens, you'll probably have a part 2. Either way, Paranormal Saintivity, that we're gonna explore some more shit.
Yeah.
If you have legends, hit us up. Maybe eventually we'll be in your neck of the woods or some shit. Be able to fucking come out there.
Yup. If you have suggestions for places you want us to fucking investigate, fucking let us know. You motherfuckers know how to reach us by now. If not, all the information will be somewhere around here. We'll figure it out.
Some right there.
Some over there.
One here.
Yeah, don't forget that shit right there.
Yeah. The Facebook gotta be right there.
Right across my face.
Make it kind of angled.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here is where Facebook will be.
Yeah. But hit us up, and we're always open to fucking suggestions and shit. We do this shit because we find it interesting and it's fun for us, but we also do this shit for you motherfuckers, like
it makes you get to join us and
right.
shit. You Saint Army, then march with the motherfucking Saints.
That's right.
Into the abyss. Into some dark ass trail that you don't really see much of anything. And even the climax of it, we had to shut off the fucking camera, otherwise the rednecks in the truck would have got us.
Yeah.
That we don't even necessarily know were rednecks. They could have just
been some dudes in a truck, we don't know. But I mean, fucking instinct kicks in and we bolt, but whatever.
tinglies.
Yeah. But, you know, those of you in the general vicinity and shit, you see that we've had some homies along for the adventure. If you're interested in joining us on a fucking adventure and you happen to be in the neck of the woods, let us know what's up. We'll work something out.
Hell yeah.
But other than that, thanks, I guess, for fucking dealing with our bullshit for this long. I mean, fuck.
Fucking props for sitting here for, I don't know what it's gonna be with this added, but 2+ hours of our nonsense. You get a fucking gold star. That gold star, it's all yours, buddy.
Yeah.
All yours. You can put it up on your wall. You can put it in your wallet. You can that's all my ideas for what you can do with it. But you can do those things plus any other ideas that you might come up with. It's all good. This is your gold star.
Disclaimer, we will not be purchasing gold stars to give to any of you. It's just, you have one.
It's a Metromortiful.
Yes.
Gold star.
Yes. Yes.
Metaphorical.
That.
I think we gotta tell him the thing.
Which thing?
Now we pay the price for curiosity, forever frozen in a state of tortuosity.
Forever frozen in a state of tortuosity. Forever frozen in a state of tortuosity.
They say on a pitch black night, when the moon's in the sky just right, people claim they can still see ghosts. People claim they can still see ghosts. They say on a pitch black night, light the candles and ash just right, there's a chance you can still see ghosts. People claim they can still see ghosts. They say on a pitch black night, when the moon's in the sky just right, people claim they can still see ghosts. People claim they can still see ghosts. They say on a pitch black night, light the candles and ash just right, there's a chance you can still see ghosts. People claim they can still see ghosts.